Good afternoon, I'm Madison Arnold.
And I'm Skylar Johnson.
And today, on this special edition of Jwilli News, we will be discussing the conflict and confusion of the roles of the executive branch.
Now, the executive branch, that can be found in the Article 2 of the Constitution, is made up of the President, Vice President, and Cabinet heads. The current leadership consists of Donald Trump as President, Mike Pence as Vice President, and the Cabinet Secretaries.
The Cabinet Secretaries consist of Rex Tillerson for the Department of State, Stephen Turner for the Department of Treasury, James Mattis for the Department of Defense, Jeff Sessions for the Department of Justice, Lawrence S. Roberts for the Department of Interior, Sonny Perdue for the Department of Agriculture, Wilbur Ross for the Department of Commerce, John F. Kelly for the Department of Homeland Security, Andrew Putzer for the Department of Labor, Tom Price for the Department of Health and Human Services, Ben Carson for the Department of Housing and Urban Development, Elaine Cho for the Department of Transportation, Rick Perry for the Department of Energy, Betsy DeVos for the Department of Education, and David Shulkin for the Department of Veterans Affairs. Coming up, we will bring you the exclusive interview with the President of the United States himself to find out the background of the executive branch and more about how he came into office.
Tired of unmanageable hair? Are you fed up with the constant need to brush? Well, don't worry. As per executive order, we present Trump Gel, the only hair product proven to work on all types. It's a simple application and affordable. Try it today.
Thanks, President Trump.
Don't worry about it. The executive branch enforces laws like I enforce this hair gel.
Welcome back to Jwilli News. We're here with President Donald Trump to discuss more of the roles of the executive branch and the leadership involved.
So, President Trump, you obviously overcame many challenges through the race. For the new viewer, can you explain the different qualifications of becoming the President of the United States?
Thank you, Skylar. I will definitely tell you, I will. Being president was no easy task. I'll tell you now. It took work. It took other things too. Like, to become president, I had to turn 35 years old and be a native-born citizen, and to be a resident of the U.S. for at least 14 years. It takes a lot of work, and not everyone can do it.
Now, from your win, how long can we expect to see you in office?
8 years, no less. I'm serving both terms, I'll tell you now.
But if you don't, you'll be in office for only 4 years, which is how long the American presidential term lasts, right?
A normal term for president is 4 years. I'll serve 4 years, and then I'll be reelected and serve 4 more. I will.
And through that election, you were deemed president?
I'm elected by the Electoral College. Each state has a certain amount of electoral votes depending on population. But it's rigged, I tell you, it is rigged.
Okay, I think that pretty much wraps it up. Thank you, Mr. President. And I'm Skylar Johnson, reporting from Washington, D.C.
Thank you, Skylar. That concludes tonight's segment. Remember, you can find us anywhere at www.jwillinews.com or on our Big Boss Noodle app. Thanks for watching, and good night.